Hello friends, in this video I'd like to talk about the new materials as the supplement for you guys about the connected speech. When we are talking about connected speech, it means that we are talking a bit fast when you are speaking. So let's start. What is actually the connected speech? All right. The definition of connected speech right here is the continuous stream of sounds in spoken language. It means that when you are speaking and when you are reading, it means that there's a length of sounds that you produce, starting from the beginning up to the end. It means that there is a stream between, from the beginning up to the end of your speaking. Okay, the continuous stream of sounds in spoken language, and there is no pause. Okay, usually without clear boundaries between words. Okay, so basically, the connected speech is the stream of the sound is like when you are breathing. It's like giving a stream of your air stream from your lungs outside, and there is no pause. It means when you are inhale your breath again, it means that there is a process of pausing. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, in connected speech, actually words often sound different. Okay, when pronounced in isolation and when they are part of a sentence. For example, when you're going to pronounce one word, let's say uh, and or off, okay, off. In the isolation, you may pronounce it as off, but then in a part of a sentence, you can pronounce it quicker by using swap. Hope you still remember about that material. All right, now we have an example right here. They are here and they want to eat. Okay, so basically when we are pronouncing that kinds of sentence, every single words in that sentence, and in a very slow tempo, it means that it sounds like rubber, right? It sounds not natural. It doesn't sound natural. I mean, they are here and they want to eat. Okay, they are here. If we use the connected speech or we use the connected edge stream right here, so it becomes they are here, they're here, they're here, they are here, they're here, and they're here, and they're here, and they want to eat. They want to eat. They want to eat. Not they want to eat, but they want to eat. They want to eat. They want to eat. Okay. And then for the second thing, we have I'll see you next week. Okay. I'll see you next week. Okay. I'll see you next week. I'll see it. I'll see it. Not you, but I'll see it. I'll see you next week. Okay. I'll see you next week. So there's the thing that happens when you are pronouncing in isolated way and in compared to the to pronounce in a complete sentence, right? All right, so that is the example of connected speech. But when we are going to talk for now is about uh, what happens in connected speech. Okay, when we are talking about this, it means that there are three actually. There are three types of connected speech types. Sounds change, sounds are lost, and sounds are added. But for now, what we are going to talk is about two things right here. Sounds change only, sounds change and sounds are lost. All right, friends. The first one is assimilation. Okay, assimilation is sounds change. Okay, sounds change right here is the sounds at the end of the word is changed by the next sounds after after the word. For example, we have right here, I live in. Okay, the last sounds from what is that? The word in is n, and then The next sounds in the next word is B, Bandung. I live in Bandung. I live in Bandung. I live in Bandung. That is for the isolated way. When you are going to pronounce it by using the connected speech, it means that you have to change the sounds n into m. Why? Because m is closer to b. Okay, so I live in Bandung. It's a bit harder. So that we change it into I live in Bandung. I live in Bandung. I live in Bandung. I live in Bandung. Okay, so sounds change to become similar to sounds nearby. Okay, another example we have, there is only one book. One book. But then if you use the connected speech or you pronounce it quicker, so that it becomes there is only one book, one book, one book, one book. Okay, because the last sounds of one is sounds of consonant n. Okay, the sounds of consonant n is influenced by the sounds b after it. Okay, so it becomes m. There's only one book. And then another example we have, he has 10 cars. He has 10 cars. Okay, oh, cars. He has 10 cars right here. When you find the sounds consonant na facing the sounds k, okay, so it becomes ng. He has 10 cars, 10 cars, 10 cars, 10 cars. He has 10 cars. And then the last one, we have I should go. I should go. The sounds of the is changed into g. I should go. I should go. I should go. All right, friends, that is the assimilation. The sounds change to become similar to sounds nearby. All right, don't forget with that one. Okay, now we move to the second one. We have elision. Elision. Elision is sounds are lost. Okay, there is some sounds that you can find is missing or is eliminated. Okay, for example, we have ed sound and d sound. For example, he looked, remember, ed sound after the voiceless consonant k, there must be the sounds t, right? He looked back, he looked back and smiled. Okay, he looked back and smiled. Okay, because we use the connected speech, it means that the ed sound is missing. Okay, or should be deleted. All right, he looked back, he looked back becomes he looked back, he looked back, he looked back and smiled, he looked back. And then the sounds and, which is ended by the sounds the, it is not the anymore. So just ended by the sounds n, okay, because the is deleted. And then the sounds a for and is changed into a schwa sound. Okay, remember the sounds a or when you are using connected speech, mostly is changed into the schwa sound by using a. Okay, so he looked back and smiled. He looked back and smiled. Okay, he looked back and smiled. Okay, please remember. And then the last example we have right here is I don't know if I can come next week. Okay, so regularly what you can pronounce is the sounds t must be strong right there. But then when we use the connected speech, it means that yeah, you have to change, you have to delete it. So it just I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't just ended by ne. I don't know. I don't know if I can come next week. Next week. Next week. Not next week. Okay, just go on with sounds well. next week, not next week, no, but it becomes next week. All right, friends, that's all that I can share to you in this video. Thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to read, and practice at home. All right, thank you. See you. Wassalamualaikum.